Welcome to the module on niche research. Let's get right to it. Okay, so I'm going to assume that you don't know anything about what a niche is and how to focus down on the niche for keywords. So for those of you who do know, just bear with this lesson or just skip on to the next. All right, so a good analogy of a niche. Assume that a niche is this trunk here, these big trunks here, and as you move closer to each branch and onto the leaves, this is how you focus down into a niche. So let me give you the definition of what it is in business. In a business, niche is a specialized or focused area of a broader market that a business can serve. Same thing applies for books. You go from a broad market, and I'll give you an example. A broad market would be weight loss. So when you type in weight loss and you go into Amazon, you have 50,000 competitors for this word, right? This is very broad. This is akin to this large area of the tree here, weight loss, right in this section. If you want to focus down into this area of the tree as an analogy, just going to give a space here so Amazon could give us suggestions for other. Okay, so let's say we have weight loss motivation. Now we're being more specific about weight loss. We went from 50,000 down to 4,000 competitors because you're narrowing down on the niche of weight loss motivation. If you want to further go down, let's say Amazon is offering weight loss motivation only for women. So in this scope, there's only 1,000 competitors. So we went from a 50,000 weight loss to weight loss motivation to weight loss motivation for women. The focus in publishing, you're going to decide which type of markets you're going to compete. When you first start, you want to be competing in niche areas that are 1,000 results or less. So let's say weight loss motivation for women would be a niche that you would want to compete because there's going to be less competition of people in this area. I'm going to give you another example. Let's say another niche is self-development, people who want to improve, right? Self-development. Become better than what they are. So if we look up self-development, there's 60,000. This is very broad market. Let's get a suggestion, other suggestions for this market. Let's say we niche down to self-development books just for women. We're going to go from 60,000 down to 10,000. This would still be a very big market. I would not recommend this when you first start. But the ideal would be 1,000 or less. Let's see if there's any other recommendations. Self-development books for women that are bestsellers. And this goes down, obviously, there's going to be a lot less bestsellers than in the overall market. There's 440 competing. This is not a niche down title, but I just wanted to show you that you go down from 60,000, 10,000 results down to 400. You want to stay within the 1,000. Let me give you an example, probably live here. Let's go with keto diet. Keto diet for beginners. All right, this has grown. I remember this being down to 3,000 or 1,000. Now it's there's a lot of competition here. Let me see if we could focus on something else. Keto diet for beginners, over 50. Let's see, this is interesting. All right, so keto diet is a huge niche. Let me get this out of here. It's in the weight loss. It's in the weight loss, right? So keto diet by itself, it's 10,000. But if you're going to have a book written on keto diet for beginners for people who are over 50, this would be a good place to compete because there's only 442 results. There's less competition. We will go over, researching competition, but I just want you to get the gist of when you're doing market research, niche research, you want to go from broad and you want to narrow down all the way down to 1,000 or less. Let's find another example. Let's say trading, right? Trading, like as in stock trading, 20,000, right? So you wouldn't probably publish a book with the title trading. You might want to niche down a bit, focus. Let's see, trading for a living, 1,000. All right, so you might want to compete in this niche right here. All right, so I hope you got the gist of what I'm saying. You start off very big and you narrow your focus, your target area of what you want a book written in a specialized, focused area like the examples I described. I hope that helps. Let's move on to the next module.